Well, hello folks, welcome back to my car dealership, Custard Cars, and we have been moved on a little bit since we were last together. As you can see, it's still looking pretty similar, but we've got about 27 grand in the bank. We've got this car up here, which is a rather nice looking car, needs a bit of work. You can't actually drive this car. So this is our new workshop that we put in. There's a car lift in here that we can bring up and down, and then we can get underneath it and we can replace parts. But we've also got another car here which we've been making look very, very nice, which we've just shined. We need to cover the car in wax, so that's what we'll do right now. So let's wax this bad boy. And we are getting this. We bought this for a relatively small amount, and so hopefully we can. We've done a lot of body work on it, and hopefully we can turn this around and really make a big profit on it. So I'm going to wax and polish this car, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at what the difference is between what we bought it and what we could potentially sell it at. Right, there we go. We are. As you can see in the top left hand corner, up to level 6. One of the things that we need to do is to get to level 7. Not sure how it happens then, but that's something we are trying to achieve. We've got a fair few XP to get all the way there, but we're level 6. That does allow us to do another upgrade, and it will allow us to upgrade this workshop and actually put a paint well, I can't remember what it's called. It's basically an area to fully repaint the car. So if we're not satisfied with the colour of our car, we can change that colour completely, which we can't do at the minute. So let's have a look at this car. Let's see what the scanner says. How much are we going to make here? So as you can see, the visual condition of it is absolutely fantastic. We could do some work down here. We bought for just 12 grand and it is now marketable at 22 grand. Now I've just seen, so one of the folks that I watch on YouTube who does a lot of sort of horror-based gaming does an occasional little bits of these sort of simulation games, and he has played this on a couple of videos, and he was talking about the market value being quite important, actually, to push beyond that. So we've been quite conservative in the way that we've been selling cars in and around the market value, but actually what we should be doing is pushing it a little bit more than that, and we will get a lot more money for each car. So that is the way we need to maximize profits. This is a Harmonia of Andate 2004 sedan. This is a car that was became available with reputation level 6. So as you increase your reputation, you get increasing amount of cars available. Right, so we're gonna have a look at this one. So this is our project. So this is not drivable, as you'll see. There is a lot that needs to be done. We don't have any brake discs on the left front wheel. We don't have any brake discs on the right rear wheel. The other brake discs are okay. We also need some brake calipers on there. We've got some issues with the exhaust. We've got some issues with the suspension. It looks an absolute state. We bought it for 15 grand and currently we can sell it for around 17. But my thinking is we'll be able to get this much better. So let's get this to a state of being able to at least drive it around, because that would be helpful. So let's go into the repair menu and let's see how this works. So all the light bits are things now we can replace with the current setup that we've got. And we can just toggle into the report here and we can see what the problem is. So brake disc, left front and right rear. So left front, that's the right rear. So this is how we're going to have to unscrew things. It's a kind of nice little mechanic, this, because it's not like instantly you just pull it apart. You've got to do a bit of work to get there, and that's kind of what this game does. It doesn't just give you stuff. You have to work for it. So we're going to take that off. We're going to take that off. We don't have a brake disc on there at all now. So let's go the other way and we'll assemble now. So we're going to put a brake disc on. So we've got to take the well, we don't have a brake disc on there at all, so I'm going to put one on there. That's awesome. And we're going to put a brake caliper on. So you can see we've got a few that we could put on. And then we'll put the wheel back on. There we go. And what we should see once we've done this is we're up to 100% there, and that's going to make a big difference. I've done these ones before. I've not played around with the exhaust, so that's something I'd like to do. So we're going to go into Z now, and you can see the brake disc rear right and the caliper have all been fixed. So we need to, on the front and rear on the left, the brake calipers are not great. We also need to put a brake disc on the left front, but you can see the market value is slowly creeping up. It will massively increase when we do some of these other things. So I'm going to get the other brakes done, and then we'll come back and see what that's done to the price. We're currently on 17,436. Okay, so we've put those on. You can see that's a big change. Or we haven't actually got the brake caliper on the left rear. We'll sort that out in a second. But you can see already we've got about £500 or dollars put onto that. So we're going to put the right shock absorber front on and see how easy that is to do. So we'll just assemble. So we're going to put this on, and we're going to put in it goes. And again, it's got a variety of screws that we need to put in. Love this because it does take time to achieve, but it's like much of this game, you actually feel you are achieving things. And learn a bit about what the innards of a car actually looks like, which is rather cool. Okay, I think we're on. Let's have a look at the exhaust. We've got a few things to worry about with the shock absorbers, but I think it's the exhaust system that's the real problem. Actually looking at the suspension pin left front, that needs fixing, and the shock absorber left front as well needs replacing. So we're doing good work. Okay, there we go. So we have sorted out most of the car. The suspension pin I think I do want to sort out, but I think this is now drivable, although it doesn't say that anywhere. So let's try and figure out the exhaust. So the muffler, I think, is fine. So we need to replace the tailpipe, the resonator, and the manifold. Let's see if we can figure out where these things are. So this is the tailpipe. Let's replace this one if we can. Oh, here we go. It's got a couple of screws there. We'll take that, and then we're going to replace that with 100% tailpipe. Nice new exhaust system. That looks good. So that's been replaced. What next? Was the muffler, wasn't it? Which is, I think, on. Yeah. So we're going to replace this as well. And then we'll assemble it. Oh no, the muffler was fine. Oh well, we've put a nice new one on. That's fine. Ah, that was it. Oh, there's going to be loads of stuff too. This is at 22%. So let's do this. I'll take this off. We still had some. Still, we're doing this. So we're almost there. I think there was one other bit of the exhaust, wasn't there, that we needed to be replaced. So we can buy parts from the junkyard that are not maybe as good quality. So let's have a look how that looks. Okay, so the resonator and the suspension left pin, and I think that will do. And I think once those are fixed up, and you can see we're already 18,000 here. I mean, it's not a massive improvement in all honesty, considering the work that we've done. So let's, so I'm going to figure out where the resonator is now. Oh, this is it, the exhaust resonator. So let's take this one off. Right, so that is replaced. Suspension pin. This is the one that's at 6%. So let's take this. This is what we need. Replace it with another suspension pin. And I think that is pretty much, we'll have actually a car that, in terms of its innards and its workings should be pretty darn good. Right, so let's get out of this. I think we're probably going to have a little sleep now. It's 2 in the morning. God. We'll close that. We'll close that. Let's have a nap. Well, we just had a few hours sleep. So I think we're going to bring this down from here. And we'll move this into here. And then we'll move this one into here. We've got a few bits to sort out on this one. I don't know if we've got in everything we need though. But what we are going to do, we've got a good amount of money in the bank at the minute, and we want this to be fixed up. So we've got a lot of stuff to get sorted on here. So with that in mind, we are going to make another upgrade. This is the workshop, I think it's called upgrade, or the body workshop. We need reputation level 6, which we've got office level 2, and we get the paint booth, that's what I was looking for, and hire a worker to take care of the body workstation. So we're going to do that, and then...
Well, we're back at square one, kid, but in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Okay, Sam. We haven't heard Sam in a while, so let's have a look at our candidates. Okay, so we've got Johnny Paul Bartek. He's learning the ropes. Karen keeps things moving all at a reasonable pace and rarely makes mistakes. A solid all-rounder who's easy to count on. She seems about right, so we don't want to go for Paul, who's probably too expensive. We'll get Karen in, and we will move her. We'll assign her to the workshop. So I don't know if she's here already. Is she here already? Karen? Karen! Karen! Where are you? Is it because it's 8 in the morning? I mean... Oh, there she is. There she is. Hello. Should I deal with this rusty pile? Boss? Yes. Get to work. I mean, you can do it by just like stretching there and it automatically does it, which is pretty darn cool. But while she's doing that, we're going to do this. So we're going to make stuff, aren't we? This is going to be... We've got a couple of holes here to look for, and then we'll just have a little look what else needs to be done on this. I think we've got a couple of... Yeah. We're out of tape. Typical. Right, let's not worry about that for now. It's actually not too bad. The brake caliper right rear could do with replacing. We've got 2 holes there. The rest of that looks all right. You know what? I think if we can get some tape, that would be all right. So let's go get our tape. I don't know whether we can buy that in the store as well, the store in the garage. Can't remember, but we'll get to the parts store. I'll come back, we'll fix that up, and we'll see how Karen's got on with the wreck, which is going to be a very nice looking car in the not too distant future. Right, we're back here. I'm not sure if she will be ready just yet, but got a few bits here to try and fix things up. First things first, do the tape. There's a couple of holes, I think. There we go. You can't actually change this bizarrely. You just tape over it. So the brake caliper right rear, we'll fix that. Right, we didn't do the best job there because we didn't have on us a really good quality right rear brake caliper, but we did have one at 57%, so that's fine. I think this car is pretty much ready to go. Let's have a look at the price. So this claims the price is 23, but if we bring this down and let's just have a look at what the car scanner says, I think it's going to come up with a slightly different price at 23. Okay, let's drive this over here. It's a nice looking car to sell. So we've got 11 grand in the bank because we've spent a bit of money on our upgrade, and we'll get to see what's been going on. We need to take some pictures, but then we get to see how good the job was that was done, because we can start really moving things around quite quickly. Did we? It's a nice car. Ooh. Take a picture of a tree. Not ideal. Right, let's get in there. Put this up for sale, and I'm hoping we'll be able to get some good profit. So let's have a look what I meant when we're going to put about sort of how we actually price these cars. We won't put the tree. 64% excellent driving condition. So 24. So you get an extra little bonus because you've got photos on there. So 24 is what they want, and that's what we were putting around. So if we put 3199, you can see it's still yellow there, but apparently if you go right to the top of the red, that's the kind of sweet spot. So 34999, I think that's probably where we want to put it. There we go. And that gives us a lot of room for wiggling, shall we say. Right. So we will try and sell that one. You have done a remarkably good job, Miderio. We might have a little look at changing the colour of this bad boy as well. But it needs some work here as well. It's already in a really, really good way. The bodywork's at 100% washed, so we need to do a bit of washing and then polishing, and that's going to improve things. But look at this car. Bought it for 15 grand. Currently it's in a good place, so we are going to make some serious buck bank on this. So I'll see you in a second when we've sorted this out, or maybe we'll be selling our other one of these cars. Right, we have some perfectly washed and polished car. The other thing we haven't done with this car yet, because we did it with the other one, is we haven't clocked it yet, so we're going to do that as well. So it's got a fair few miles on the clock. I think we'll start at this number and just try and... Oh, struggling. Didn't get that much off it. Oh, almost lost it. So got a little bit more on that. Let's just see what that's done. And we got, I forget what it was on, so it's probably not worth doing it, but we'll do it anyway. So there we go, 2,500 market value. What I want to do before we actually look to sell this, and I realise I haven't actually got the showroom open. I want to change the colour and see how this works. So how do we make this? What do we do here? Do we have to something else? Here we go. So we've got a choice. So it's black currently. We can make it white. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. It's a minute it'll take. Right, we need to open the shop and sell that darn car. I forgot to open the shop. So no one's going to be coming to have a look. And let's have a look, because we can't buy anything just yet, but we will be able to very soon. As soon as we get anything sold, we're going to have a look what's poor. A Phantom Thunder. And I think we can afford, or we have to have a look at that. So that's a muscle car, I think. Yeah, there you can see bottom. We will absolutely go and have a chat about that one. While we're waiting, is it still going? Oh, look at this, folks. Oh, would you not want this? Would you not want this? What an awesome looking car that I have made. It was a wreck when we got it, and this is what we've got now. So this one we're selling for 34,999. What about this one? We'll add a new advertisement. Harmonica yellow. Excellent stuff. It's worth 2.6. So let's go 36999. How's that? Maybe even 38999. 3850. There we go. I think we've got someone interested. Hello, mate. Oh, you're a mile away, but we'll see what we can do. I think I'd like to get 30 grand for the car, at least. So we'll start 3350. That's nowhere near, mate. Up to 25. I mean, you're encroaching on our. We'll do that. No, we're not interested in that sort of behaviour, sir. What about you, ma'am? Are you interested? Yes, of course you are. You can't afford this car. 23,509. That's a little bit better. Again, we want it over 30 grand. So first off, we'll counter with 35 or 26. This is better. 33. Ooh. Are we actually going to get him over? 3250. We've actually got him over 30 grand. Well, I think we'll go with that. You can actually gift a car.
Okay. Good.
So we've got 41 grand in the bank. We've got that car, which still needs to be sold, and we've got a car that needs to be picked up, which looks bloody awesome. So we'll go and pick that car up. Right, here it is. Looks pretty spiffy in this one. 10 grand, 10,900. Let's see. So what did you say about 6?
No. Got it, buddy.
Got it, but he does not look like he's got that voice. What about 7?
Let me think about
I would like to go under 8,000 if I could.
maybe this.
We'll go with that. That's a fair. Car is not drivable. Okay. So it is a complete wreck inside. We didn't really pay attention to that. Okay. There we go. We're just going to drop that car off there. We need to work out why we can't actually drive it. What parts are missing. And I'm stuck on the gate. Right, should be people coming to view the car. I'm not sure why they're not, but there we go. I guess we need to be here. So let's have a look. What's the problem? Okay, so it's got no brake discs on the front wheels. That is a bit of a problem. So we can sort that out, and then we can get the bodywork done, sort out the rest of it, and then sell it on. But it looks a pretty darn cool car, doesn't it? So let's start with the odometer. We can't do that. Well, it's up there. Okay, so as you can see, we have fixed up a couple of things that were problems on there. So we've already got the market price up to 14 grand. We're hopefully going to improve that even more so we can actually drive the thing now, but we are going to send it to get some body work done on it. We'll let. I guess she's not in here at the minute. Oh, it is a bit late. We have not had anyone interested in our car, which is fascinating. But we'll close. Sorry, we're closed. We'll have a little sleep and we'll come back tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock. A little bit of an earlier one. There we go. We'll see if she's around. I'm not sure when she starts work. Probably 8 o'clock rather than 7 o'clock. But it's ready for her when she gets here. I'm going to see if she just spawns here at 8 o'clock. Oh, she does. Oh. I've got to pay her. Right. So we can just not pay her. I'm going to go and get a car, love. If you're interested in this one, it's a very nice car. It's very clean. Only 34999, but I can maybe do a special deal for you if you're interested. No? You interested? How about you?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll just go and pick up our new car. Well, we need to buy it first, but then pick it up. You're only accepting. All right. This is. I know I can get some. I can get this this good, and we can just. We can just set what's her name, Karen, on to do this one straight after the other one. Right, what have you been up to, Karen? Have you got that sorted yet? It looks like you have. Excellent. Got another job for you then. So I'll do the polishing on that one. You can do this one. I might have to pay my bills as well. I just realised that. Should you deal with this rusty pile? Yes, you should. Let's do the bills. £2,000. Jeebus. Well, hopefully we can pay our bills with this guy. Although, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we got hope. 32999. Right. Okay. That was a good jump. If we can get this up nearish 30 grand. Let's see what you do. I might just accept it. No, you know what? Let's stick with our guns. We never know. We might get someone interested. So I'm going to sort this car out. It needs a bit of a wash. So we'll wait for someone to come. Karen's going to town on that other car. If we could actually get her able to do this as well, that would be nice. But we should start to be able to turn things around really quickly, because I'm now no longer needing to do any of the body work. Right, we have a customer waiting. Hello, sir. You did? You did notice it. That's good. I'm going to see whether you're interested in 33. This is a good jump. 26. We might well be able to get him up where we want him to be. So let's do a bit of a jump ourselves. He hasn't gone. So we were at 2.7 previously, weren't we? Let's 2.8. You know what? I'm going to let you have it because I like you.
Okay. Good.
Good. So that's two of our cars gone. 45 grand in the bank. We've got this car sorted out. I'm almost done. polishing this one. Just need to get the polish on it, and we will be ready to rock and roll, folks. It'd be nice if we could put maybe a little design on the car, maybe, if we can paint it. That would be kind of cool. Do we keep this car the same colour? I do like this colour. I think it has to, actually, because the name is like a something blue. Right, there we go. This is done. Right, do we need to do anything else with it? I think we keep the colour the same. I think we do need to try and clock it, though. I think we haven't done that yet. Yes, we haven't. And so there's a lot of miles on that clock. So I'm not going to try fiddling too much. Okay. That's going quickly. Oh, there we go. Got a good amount off that. That's excellent. And let's just scan this, see if there's anything obvious that we need to do. Because I feel if we've got the bits, because we replaced some of those bits, didn't we? Everything else, apart from the battery, I don't think we can. We might be able to fix the battery. I'm not sure. Right, battery, you get through the hood. So we need to open up the bonnet. Okay, so we could fix the battery. Okay. So let's drive this car, have a bit of fun. We'll go and pick up. Oh Christ! Thankfully, there's no damage taken to any of these cars when you crash them. But we'll go and pick up a battery. Right, here we go. There's a couple of screws. Right, taken off the battery clamp, and now we're going to put our battery in here. So we've got our 2%. Attach that side of things, attach that side of things. That is going to have a profound effect. Right, I think that's everything we need to do on this car. Looking through here, 17 grand, bought it for 8. I think that is very, very nice. Let's drive. Phantom Thunder Blue. Oh, the person's not in the car, in the photo. Right. It's not actually as expensive as I thought. So let's... Okay, that's too expensive. 2,899. 2,799. Let's go with that. 2,799. I don't think that's the best, necessarily the best car. I like the look at these things. These things come up well though. Thank you. Harmonica Avante. Not sure what the situation is with this car in general. I think we need to clock it, so we can do that before we fiddle with this. So let's see what we can get off. 26,000 we start off with. There we go. 18,000 we end with. So that's, I think, pretty darn good. Let's have a scan. What are the issues? Okay, it's not too bad actually. There's some issues around the shock absorbers and things like that. We bought it for 14. It's currently worth 18.6. We'll try and sell it for way more than that. But let's clean this car up and see whether we can really make a difference there. We've got the other car waiting to be sold. We've got 44 grand in the bank. and 2 cars ready to sort of, which we're prepping to sell. So that's got one car already on the podium being sold. So we're going to have lots and lots of cash soon. So maybe we could look to buying one of the slightly more expensive cars and try and turn that around quickly, or do we buy in something which just looks visibly a bit rubbish and then just use our person to clean it up and sell it without doing anything else? So as long as it can be driven, that might be quite a quick way of doing things. I don't know. Anyway, I'll sort this car out, come back in a bit. This is better. You're starting from a higher place. So let's see if you would be up for 25. No, that's not a big enough jump for me. 22, making a big concession here. Okay. 19. Okay. We'll let you have that. 64 now in the bank. I wonder whether we change the colour of this one. Feels like that might be a kind of thing to do. But what colour would that be? Orange? I think there was a very nice orange colour, or there was a different sort of yellow as well. I thought the yellow did look really nice. So that's 64 in the bank, and sort of thinking about it, we've got this as well, which is, I think this is at least 20. I'm not sure if colour makes any difference. Okay, we'll get that on. Reputation, we've still got a long way to go with that reputation. Right, let's schedule a meeting with that person. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, so I think what we might do is just go and pick up this car. I don't think we've got anything else to worry about. $64,000 in the bank. Oh yes. Looks like you could do with a little bit of TLC. Let's see if we can get this cheap. Apparently not. Better offer has already been rejected. That's not true, is it? We'll take it. The car isn't drivable. Right, I'll come back and collect it. I think once we make that drivable, I think we'll get a significant amount of cash. Those ones seem to really ramp up in terms of cash value. So let's go and get the dolly on the back of I think it's already on the back of our truck. Go and collect that. I don't think we've got anything else. See what this new car looks like. We'll do all that. We'll just drive it out front for now. We'll just let's store this. Out here, so you're all good. This is our fancy looking car. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Oops, that looks amazing. Not sure how much. We'll wait for the morning to get pictures and stuff of that. Right. maybe just a little look what the issue is here. So we need a battery. Why is it not drivable? Is that just the exhaust muffler? I'm not sure. We've got some other ones that we can put on. I think I've got one that was reasonable, but we'll have a sleep. Okay, folks, busy day ahead. 50 grand in the bank. We need to take some photos of this. Right, what can we sell that for? I haven't actually checked this, but let's have a look. Photos aren't the best quality, but that doesn't really matter. Current market price is 21,015. So let's... Would 30 be too much? Would that be too much? I think that's your sweet spot. At some point, someone will just come and sort that out. So just pay the price, won't they? Let's start off with doing a little bit of repair. I'm going to just have a little look at the report. There are 3 holes. So let's sort these holes out first. Right, holes sorted out. The other thing that we need to do is replace the battery, because that was decidedly crap. Right, taking those out, and then we're going to put a new battery in. We've got 2 batteries we really need to get rid of. We're not going to be able to use those again. Right. Exit. Battery is in there. Car is still not drivable, so I think we'll just have to... Let's put this up. Replace a couple of parts just to try and get that drivable. Oh, hello. You want to buy my lovely car? 90 is it? Not a bad opening. Not a bad opening, but let's 28,500. 22. Okay, you're 26,999. 23. Could we do 26 dead? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. You got yourself a nice new car. 75,000. So I'm going to try and sort this, what the problem is here, out. Not entirely sure what we need to fix to make this work. The exhaust muffler seems to be a bit of a problem. So let's see if we can replace some of these parts and get it working. Okay, let's see whether we can... Yes, we can drive this. So we're going to put this in here for Karen to sort out. She'll want to be paid. And then... yeah, get to work on that. Excellent. So I think one of the things I've worked out, I think, is that if you have stuff in your storage, then this will automatically be available when you're trying to do your car upgrades. So it's only... So this is where you want to keep it. The only thing you can't access is the stuff in your storage in your car. Right, this is what we're going with, the harmonica andante. I'm going to get that in. Looks like it's just over here. Excellent. So let's see if we can get it really cheap. seems like it's getting harder to negotiate. I think if you go too low early on, then they really don't like that.
Good.
So we've picked this up for £7,000. She's still working on that, but we'll queue this one up and then we'll wash that other one, and I think we can probably sell that. What are you actually doing, dear? Yeah. Okay. Right. In we go. I think these will be our last little turnarounds for today. I've enjoyed this as always. This is a really surprisingly enjoyable game, and it doesn't get boring. This is the real surprise, and stuff like this, it feels like this will get boring over time, that you're doing the same thing, but actually the business aspect of it and makes it continually interesting. And you know, I know it's not necessarily the most popular thing for me to put on the channel, but I really am enjoying it, so I want to continue playing it. And really the only way of doing that is if I put it on the channel. So we'll have at least one more episode as we try and maybe do another upgrade and see what like the next set of upgrades actually gives us. I think this will be up to level 7, so that's kind of what we want to do. We want to get to level 7 and get whatever upgrade that provides us with. So I'm going to sort this out. See you in a second. Right, here we go. We are going to change the colour of this van because it's always a white van. Let's make it something more interesting. I don't know if we get all the same options. Orange van, blue van. Oh, that looks pretty. Looks a bit weird, that. Let's go with a slightly blue coloured van. Same colour as this one, actually. So this absolutely needs some TLC in here. So with a 65 grand in the bank, as I say, this is going to be our last couple that we're going to turn around, but we're absolutely coming back for more. We're not quite there in terms of getting our XP up for level 7, but we're not far away, I don't think. And that should give us another upgrade, and we will have easily enough money in the bank to be able to afford that upgrade. And so we'll just be able to get it and see what that is. And I think we'll have, this is our sort of what we've been trying to achieve for some time. I mean, it does take a while to get there, but as I said, I really don't mind. This is probably up there with Gas Station Simulator in terms of the really favourite simulation games I've played on the channel. I think this is it's really hard to find some negatives of this one. But yeah, let's get this one sorted, then we'll have a look what our beautiful van looks like with its in this colour actually. Have the two of them right next to each other. Okay, looking good. Have a quick look at this. I don't think, no, we haven't done this at all, and there's a lot of miles on this, so we potentially if we can get it below 100,000. $95,000, pretty good. So I guess we also just need to check. Can't remember whether there's anything really terrible about this one. The exhaust muffler. Okay, that could be do with just a little bit of improvement there. So we'll put that in there to fix up. It's 7 o'clock, so we've got this van. Look at this. Oh. Who wants to be a white van man when you can be a purple van man? I think this is ready to go. Apart from, we just want to make sure we've taken off a few miles off the clock. We'll do that in full view of everybody. So 35. Oh, is that no? Is that just 3,500? That was stupid. Right, let's go with that. Right, so I can't remember what we actually bought this for, but I feel we must have made some serious cash on it. Bought it for 13,000. It's valued at 21,000 now. So it looks pretty good internally. I mean, there's some work that we could do with it, but I think we've got to make the decision as to what makes most sense to do. And for me, it doesn't make sense to swap out every part. And we might go to the wreck yard and see whether we can pick up some sort of cheaper parts that are okay, not terrible. Okay, so let's so we go 30 grand. So actually, apparently, we're being a bit cheap. Let's go 340 price on the car. Good price for that. If we sell both of these cars here, we're going to be over 100,000, which is blooming awesome. But we're going to see what we can do here. It is, well, it's 8 o'clock. Let's not worry about that today. We're going to come back. This is going to be our final day. For this episode, and as I say, we will definitely come back. I need to go in the other way. Open up, and we'll definitely come back and just see what the additional upgrades are that we can do and how that changes things. So, what do we need to replace? Brake caliper, right rear. Right, I think we've got now a car that's probably quite nice. And again, I think we've got really, really good value here. There's a little bit of wear and tear on the brake discs, but that's fine. Right, we're going to do 20k for the Andrate, and then we've got that other van that we've got in there as well. So let's have a look for another victim. We've got 65 grand. So what else could we potentially get hold of? Got another harmonica Largo, which is new on the market. A Phantom Gale. I don't think I've seen one of these. It is drive. I think we have a look at that. I don't think we've actually seen that at all. So you gonna place an offer on this one, are you? Only 11. Well, that's not too bad actually. So let's see if we can get you up above 15. That's pretty good. Are we going to get you up? Oh, go on. Meet me halfway, sir. 15. That is absolutely
all right, partner.
fine. 80 grand now in the bank. We're going to go and collect our other car. It is drivable, so we'll bring that back. As I say, this is the van. Once we've sold that, we will sign off with hopefully over £100,000 in the bank. We've been doing some muscle cars. We've been doing some vans. We've been doing all sorts of stuff. It's been awesome. I've been really, really busy. Right, I'm not going to say no to this because look at it. Look at it. Oh, listen to it. Oh, that's a beast. I mean, definitely the first one we've actually seen of this type. Feels like this is something you could do up and sell for a huge amount, but we weren't able to. Oh Christ! Right, yeah, she's still here. We will get her to sort this out. It's a little bit on the rusty side. So get to work, love. Well, we've got an offer. This is a much better start than we had previously. So we will do what we did. 32. How far are you willing to come up? 24. I think we can get to 26. I'll probably be pretty happy with that. It's not going to take us over 100,000 because we bought that other car, but it would have done. Right, can you over 25 would be nice. 25, 6. I think I've got one more left. So can we get a over 26? Oh, excellent. We will accept that.
Whoa, great job.
There we go. 125 reputation. We are not far away from getting the reputation level 7. This is the next thing that we're dealing with. This looks absolutely imperious. Let's just, before we go, let's just have a little scan of this car. What possibilities have we got here? So it does need a little bit of work, just washing and polishing, those sort of things, and maybe a little bit of work on the exhausts in a few other places, but I think we can probably get that sold for maybe 25, 26. Well, we're going to leave that here. We haven't gone out and collected another car. What I'll probably do is get ourselves next time up round about level 7. We'll see what level 7 brings, and we'll go from there. Whether we do another one after that, I'm not sure, but certainly there will be another episode probably next weekend. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the latest installment of our car flipping business that we've got. We've got some amazing cars here. That looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? What an awesome looking car. There's your thumbnail. Anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have been enjoying this game, please let me know. If you have enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if I was going to recommend a simulator game which is not too expensive and that you will enjoy, this is the one I'd recommend. Anyway, folks, see you in the next one. Goodbye.